Okay. Quick little rundown before we jump into this. This is all the rave right now at the time of this live broadcast. It is the 1st of May, 2025. And this is essentially a beta that you must apply for or know someone to give you a code. This is their second playtest. So typically what happens is when a game is being, run through and diagnosed and tested, the two primary final stages are alpha, which they've already had, and then beta, which essentially this is. And then it goes to finalization. But the great thing about online connected games is they can always tweak, in the following weeks and months and whatever. This is Arc Raiders. This is by the same studio or people that have made the game The Finals, which I played and didn't particularly like. The gameplay was solid, and graphically it was decent, but I just, for whatever reason, it didn't hook me. This is a extraction shooter, PvP primarily, with some PvE enemies that you'll face. A lot of drones and robotic stuff like that. I've gone through the tutorial, and right out the gate, first impressions, the controls are great. I like the controls. I really enjoy what they're doing here. I've always appreciated extraction shooters, extraction games, but I haven't found one that's hooked me. It's yet to be determined whether this will break that trope or not for me personally. But I do understand, and I can see why this is all the rave right now. Again, at the time of this broadcast, this game right now is blowing up. It's getting a lot of hype and a lot of praise, and I can see why. The developers clearly did a great job at paying attention to core gameplay elements, graphics, and sound design. I finished up the tutorial, and this will be my first time going topside with the game. We're going to try a solo thing here. The game has a simplified menu system for, people that have played or know of Escape from Tarkov will know exactly what I'm talking about here. But this is basically your hub, and each character here sells or trades a certain type of resource. I don't know if there's base building as far as your player hub in the base, if you can customize that and upgrade that. I have no idea. There's 3 different battle passes essentially. Again, this beta test runs until the 5th of May, and it is the 1st of May currently. So a couple of days. I applied for this playtest yesterday in the morning and received an email this morning being accepted. I've heard that a lot of people have applied and haven't gotten the code yet. If you're one of those people, sit tight, because from what I understand, they're going out a lot today. They're sending out a lot today. So if you've applied or you have interest, maybe you could apply and try to get in. Just go to their website or type in your favorite search bar, Arc Raiders playtest, if the game interests you, and see if you can get in. I've also heard that this game will not be free to play once it is released to a more full state. I've heard roughly it's going to be between $40 and $50. That's what I've heard, which I'm fine with. I feel like the developers need to get some money back for their hard work, and as long as they don't force feed microtransactions, this could be a game done right and an extraction game as a whole done right. But again, first impressions playing the tutorial, controls are great, sound design looks great, and the environment graphically, all that across the board is fantastic. We'll see how I do once I get into this open world with other players. From what I understand, there are 3 biomes, 3 different maps that you can randomly hop into. It'll pick a random map. And then there are missions that you can select, which I have like an opening mission here. As you can see, my challenges, those are your regular challenges. And then your quests, as they're called here, if I can scroll down to it. Okay.
I will say, you look a lot less threatening with all that sand washed off you.
So again, I haven't gone topside yet. Basically, a quick rundown of the story or the premise here of the game. It is a future apocalyptic type setting, and you play as what they call raiders. Raiders are people that go topside and salvage parts and different loot for money and crafting and whatnot, and then bring it back down below, and then that's the gameplay loop, extracting with said loot, whether it's parts or trinkets that have a certain amount of value for currency. But you live underground, and topside above ground is very dangerous, basically. And the gameplay loop is you go topside and try to extract. Not fully sure how that's all going to work out here, how it's going to play out. I will say, typically when I play an online game, if I'm constantly getting decimated by what is commonly known or an expression as sweats, or real try-hard, die-hard players, that can really take the air out of the sails for me and eliminates the fun factor, because who likes constantly getting blasted and not being able to do anything or feel a sense of progression? We'll see how that goes. If by chance that happens to be the case, I can already tell that the game is a very good game, and I wouldn't give it negative criticism for that. That just means that I either have to get better, or just suck it up, or just accept the fact that these type of games are not for me, despite the fact that I do like them. I do appreciate what they do. I've always been fascinated by extraction type games. So this is, you get some XP, you get a little rewards. The battle pass, at least in this beta, again, there are 3 battle passes available, and they give you currency so that you can buy all 3 if you want, and then see how you do on the grind. I've purchased 1, and I didn't have to spend any real world money. It'll be interesting to see if that's something they implement in the full game, where you can earn currency and then buy the battle pass. I've heard that's going to be a thing. So anytime you reward the player and don't force the player's hand at going in their own pocket, aside from purchasing the base game, I applaud that heavily, and that's a win for any gamer, anybody, especially if you're on a budget. So, all right, let's go topside. This is all brand new. This is off the cuff. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. It's without a doubt you're gonna probably face real players at some point. So, and I don't know how ammo resources are. I've with doing some digging, I've heard that you can run out of ammo and be quite literally screwed. So let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. So interestingly here, it looks like it may let you pick from the 3 maps. It says map selection, but as I try to scroll, it's not letting me select the other 2. It's showing me choose your destination. Some maps need to be unlocked before you're able to deploy there. Okay. Okay, interesting. I feel like the gameplay loop and the grind here will be incredible. Eric, hopping in before he's got to go to work today. Thanks for checking that out, dude. Yeah. The reason being is they sent me a code. I applied for this yesterday, and I got a code this morning. And this game currently is all the rave right now. And I've seen some stuff on it and thought, man, it looks really fun. It looks good. But as I said just before, with PvP elements, and this is heavily focused on PvP, getting decimated by a player that might be a higher level or have better loot, I don't know, can sometimes take me out of it. But we'll see. I played the tutorial and I really like the tutorial. And I like the grounded nature of it. This isn't some super mech stuff. You're not a superhero. You're not, it's kind of on the basis of, like, for example, The Division. You are a real person. You are going into an apocalyptic setting above ground to get resources and find loot and then hopefully extract. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of incentive for not extracting. Say you get popped by a real player, and then that's it. Like, do you get anything for even trying, for playing? We'll see. It's all yet to be determined. But the graphics, the sound, and the gameplay control-wise are all, I mean, for being a beta, are damn near perfect. I have no complaints with the graphics, sound, or the controls so far. I think they've done an excellent job. Again, these are by the people who have made the finals. They're called Embark Studios, and I've also heard that some of the reps, the developers, have come from prior Battlefield games, where they had a hand in earlier Battlefield games and the DICE engine. So that's fantastic, because they've done a lot of work here. And I will say, playing the tutorial before I went live here, I will say the graphics and the sound has a very similar feel to Star Wars Battlefront. And those were earlier Battlefield-esque games, so I can definitely see the influence here, definitely. And that's a good thing, because those games, the sound design and gameplay were solid, just smooth and good. So again, this is my first time going topside. This is an extraction shooter. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, so custom loadout. Okay, so this gun I got during the tutorial. What's going to be interesting here is if you lose the weapon, if you're popped, right, by a player and they take your weapon, is that it? Like, you have to then buy another weapon? Or do you go into the world empty-handed? We'll see here.
First or third.
This is a third-person shooter. You can scope in depending on your weapon. If you have a scope on your weapon, you can then, scope in, aim down sights, and it can be reminiscent of first person. But it is a third-person shooter. again, best comparisons I can draw from this, the Division games, it does have like a little bit of a Last of Us feel with that third-person perspective and gameplay. So, again, this is a beta. They have not announced when the full game will release. But this game has undergone several playtests, primarily on PC, the alpha testing and all that, and now this is what they call the playtest 2, aka beta, is now available on consoles, Xbox and PlayStation respectively. However, they don't just send you a key, you have to apply for it via their website, or someone has an extra key and they send it to a friend. I do know that once I put a certain amount of hours into the game, there's certain prerequisites. Once I fulfill those prerequisites, I then get 2 keys that I can give out to friends. And I think one of it is play 30 minutes of the game, then another one is some kind of an accomplishment or something, and then they give you 2 keys that you can give out. And it is cross-platform. This is Xbox, PC, PlayStation. Now, from what I understand here, if you look here, safe pocket, there's 3 boxes. That means that, I'm assuming, yeah, you'll get to keep the item even if you get popped. So whatever you put in these pockets, you'll definitely get to extract even if you didn't get to an extraction point. So that'll be something to keep in mind. Again, I hope I like this because the gameplay is fantastic and the sound is amazing. And this has kind of a synth-tron vibe to it. Some of the music, I love it. Love it. The atmospheric tone of this is great. And this isn't me trying to just overly shill the game. As you know, if I don't like a game, I don't like it, and I won't play it. Now I'll give reasons as to why I don't like it, but someone else might still like it. I think the only thing that's going to really be the deciding factor here for me is if I get eliminated fairly quickly every time. That could take me out of it. But we will see. Let's go into this world. First time going topside. Again, you're playing as a raider, and the objective is to just get up to the world that's very dangerous, find loot, and extract it. And then you can craft, you can sell items, and that's the primary gameplay loop. For me, as I said, does it feel rewarding and is it fun? Those are the 2 main things. And then graphics and sound they kind of go right behind that. That helps with immersion. So I'm sorry for rambling and staring at a menu screen here, inventory screen, but I'm trying to explain this as best as I can and, give reasoning behind my thought process on it. So, completely brand new. I only played the tutorial. Again, this beta is live until the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. It went live on the 30th. It is not. I can see why you'd think that. Has a Starfield type look to it a little bit, especially with the coloration, the rainbow logo up in the top left corner of your screen. Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong in assuming that, but no, you are not in space. Again, first time playing this. The tutorial was very simple. Explain things well enough and let you get familiar with the controls. I like it. I like how this controls, but this will be my first time going topside. The cutscenes are again pretty sick, and I like the sound design so far. I might be repeating various things here a lot today, but
Arrive safely. If you see any Ark around, ping them for me, and I can analyze their movement patterns. I'll see you down here when you get back.
okay, so this is the map. Oh my. Wow. Wow. Okay, I have no idea. Optional. Ping any arc. Go topside for the first time. Okay, I've done that. We gotta have... Okay, let's look at our... Ping any arc. Can we... What does an arc look like? We cannot zoom in any further than where I'm at currently. Arc probe. I'm not seeing any blips currently that signify an arc probe. I was going to try and maybe tag it on the map so I know what I'm looking for, but ping any arc. Oh man. The game looks and sounds fantastic. Anybody who tells you differently, you've got to wonder. This is, it has a bit of a Division feel, but also with kind of a Last of Us aesthetic, if that makes sense. I don't have a lot of ammo. Okay. Well, okay, what's this? Pick up industrial battery. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of screen tearing. That's to be expected with new games, unfortunately. And this being a beta, I wouldn't be surprised to see bugs, and or glitches. It's kind of par for the course. It's the reason why, one of the many reasons why they do these play tests. Also stress testing servers, getting an idea of their player feedback and foot traffic. Okay, so there is a timer. That looks like it might be an alarm or a sensor. If I go near that, it might go off, so I'm not even going to try to... Okay. Okay, some bandages, alright. The look and the feel of this game is pretty incredible. I'm very impressed with how it feels, the look and the sound. When I played the tutorial, there were certain plants that I could salvage for crafting or for using as a healing. Okay, so different locations on the map. Looking for anything that might be an indicator of loot. Ah, see, there we go. Collect moss. And that again, I think, is used for crafting, creating like medical stuff or healing, potentially. This game, to my understanding, does have proximity chat. How well it works remains to be seen, and if I'm going to be heard running my mouth. Here's something I just thought of.
Put your hands in the square.
Put your hands in the square. What? I don't know what you mean. Put your hands in the square. Uh-huh.
Fifth Element reference.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the movie. Yep. Is that movie with Chris Tucker and then the girl with like the red hair wearing like the white outfit? Yeah, I don't remember much about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I just thought of as I'm walking. You saw how those birds flew off. Now, if a player was in the distance, would that indicate to the player that, hey, somebody else is nearby because those birds just flew away? Also, how much does noise alert other players? Like, it's taking me time to breach this, and it's making a lot of noise. We're just going to move all this stuff over.
It came from the movie.
Okay. There is a little bit of character customization. Not a whole lot. I don't know if that's going to change much in the full game. I wish it was a little bit more in depth, but okay, there's gunfire going off all around me. Okay, for now, I want to check my inventory here and just see if there's anything I want to put in my safe pocket. Got medium ammo. What's this? Industrial battery. Can be recycled into crafting materials. It's a rare item. So, let's move that just in case. And we'll move that as well into the safe pocket. Use the craft, okay. Tube entrance shutting down soon. Central swamp lift closes in 90 seconds. Again, there is stamina. You can't just run aimlessly and not get out of breath. By the way, Eric, SP is real right now. Yep. Oh, wow. These maps are amazing. The textures and the...
I could imagine.
Dude. Yep. See? Climbing and running, you exert stamina. And I would think that if a player is nearby, he can hear you breathing heavy as well. So there's all these different factors you have to keep in mind when playing a game like this. And again, why I could see why this game isn't for everybody. And I might be in that camp as well, but we'll see. Oh my. Oh my. Any booby traps around here? Oh, no booby traps around here. Now, what we don't know, right, is was there something in here and it was already looted? Or is this part of the environment that's also here to, yeah, go check it out. You're not guaranteed to get anything. You might get a bullet to the head. The sound design is really... I could see we're playing this game with friends. It can be very addictive and a lot of fun with like-minded players. Squatting up. Oh, there's a drone there. When they spot you, they are ruthless, by the way. Zipline. Neat. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! Oh my. What do we have here? What is this? Hello? I'm friendly. I ask questions first, then shoot. Oh my. Looted or? Salvage. Oh, you get a little bit of XP just for looking. I like that. I like that a lot. So there could potentially be incentive for playing, even if you don't extract or you get popped. You don't see me. You don't see me. Please. Shoo drone, don't bother me. Shoo drone, don't bother me. Please, I'm trying to, if you can just let me, okay, this straight in front of me and slightly to my left out this door, that is an extraction point. But once you open it up, sirens go off, it alerts, you know, it's not a quiet thing. But that's where you go if you want to extract. Shoo fly. And I didn't see anything what I'm supposed to ping. I don't know. I forget how the pinging works here. Let's try it. Okay, so that's... I'm supposed to find some kind of an arc thing to try and ping as part of my quest. That's going to be interesting.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Wow, the audio design, the audio effects, and that was cool. 10 minutes to extract, basically, is what they're saying. Oh my. All right, let's go for it. Let's try. Okay. Yeah, but there was no. Yeah, but there was no opening thing. Yeah, but. Holy. Run, dude, run! What are you doing? Go. Leave me alone! Crap! Crap! I couldn't. Oh, man. So when I went to the extraction point, I was looking for the prompt to open it up, and I wasn't seeing it. So I got killed by a wasp. I think there was two of them because I think I took one out, and then the other one was like above and behind me, and he got me. Wow. Okay, so interesting. That's the first I've seen. This game keeps track and marks stuff that you did on your map. Areas where I started here, made my way, looted. Your footpath, holy smokes, found loot, got over here, and then was ultimately taken out by the wasp right here. Dude, that is sick. This kind of overhead GPS mapping, Google mapping, wow. And then it keeps track of your, wow. But I had a couple of things that I put in my safe pocket, so I still got something. Cred. I wonder what the cred is used for here. That looks like a separate form of currency. Okay, I got one of my mission objectives was just to go topside. Easy enough. How much did you enjoy last round? Okay, alright. They're getting analytics from players that way. That's cool. Smart. You can improve your radar on the character screen. Skill tree. The skill tree lets you unlock and improve abilities. Oh my. So this game has a skill tree as well that focuses on 3 tiers apparently. Survival, mobility, and conditioning. Holy smokes, dude. And how do you get how do you earn points for unlocking? What do you use? Cater your playstyle. Wow, that's cool. Increases your max stamina. You can climb and vault more quickly. That's probably a good one. Regenerates stamina faster. Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much. Wow. Arc enemies are less accurate when targeting you. Wow. So I've got one skill point available. Where do I want to put it? Climb and vault more quickly. Increases your max stamina.
Air filters are clogged in Block 7. Breathe shallow if you're over there.
When searching a container, loot is revealed faster. That might be a good one. So far, I like the, I mean, everything feels like it would be worthwhile to do, or to spend your points. Movement speed while crouching is increased. Yes, I'm gonna do that one, because I crouch a lot because you move quieter. Yep. How do I do this? Can I? Oh, that's... Oh, you've got to... I keep bumping the analog. That's not unlocked yet. Requires 15... I don't like... Okay, one minor gripe. The visibility here, knowing what you're picking, gets a little annoying. Like, you have to really... You can climb and vault more quickly. I guess we'll do this one, climb and vault more quickly. Okay. Moving around costs less stamina. Dude, I like how they got these branching skill trees and everything seems like it's all worthwhile. Like, man, you really would want to invest in a lot of this stuff. Your movement speed while crouching is increased. Yeah, I want to get that, please. Yeah. Wow. Character change appearance. Oh, wow. Okay, here's another question. This currency that they give you initially, the yellow currency, are there ways to earn more of it in-game without having to go in your pocket with real-life money? That's what I want to know. So you can buy different skins. I like that. As long as I can earn money to get a skin that I like. Oh, wow. I used to have an action figure that looked just like this guy, the old deep sea diver. My grandma had it, and I used to play with it when I was a kid. I had a kiddie pool in the yard. Wow, does that bring back memories? Yeah, this is the old diver. There you go. There's Starfield-looking character right there. Whoa. Yeah, some of these, obviously, the cooler they get, the more expensive they're going to get, probably. Yeah. kind of the flight-looking guy. I think I like, so far, I like, this one doesn't look bad either, I guess. I wonder if there's going to be a rotation on this, where like different skins change each week or something. That would be cool. I mean, they're all pretty neat, but the only one I like, I guess that one's alright. And that one's pretty cool looking, actually. And these backpacks kind of give me like Ghostbusters vibes a little bit. What about other appearances or other things? Can you? Nothing for the back. Oh, sure, you can. Look, it's one of the Three Stooges. It's Mo. There wasn't a lot of options for different faces in that, so. I kind of like that backpack.
Light is out in several zones. Carry a torch if you need to move around.
Okay, so we're getting the gist of what's going on here, and earning currency to buy stuff like that. We're gonna have to see if that's a. This one's highlighted security. Let's see what's going on
Oh,
here.
hey there. I'm busy, but help yourself.
Okay. Yeah, you keep monitoring our camera system here, our security.
Easy.
Alright. Get some rewards here.
Newcomer. Wasn't sure you'd return. Nice work. Perhaps we'll free up a chamber for you after all.
Another new arrival. If you want me to treat you, you better prove that those precious limbs of yours are worth bandaging.
Accept. Get 15 pieces of fabric for Lance. Search 5 containers. Wow.
Sorry, didn't see you coming.
Yeah, well played at Embark Studios. For multiple reasons. Another one is the grind here. There's
Different game types.
different game types. In the beta, not that I can see. I don't think so. In the full version, who knows? Who knows what they're gonna do? Could I see them adding different variations, like a team deathmatch, potentially, and like another variation on VR? Maybe. I could see them doing it, but I don't know that they will. And if they do, it won't be for a while. They want players to focus on this main extraction.
VPN, etc.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Extraction's the only mode available currently in this beta. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see them add other modes down the line. I just don't think you're going to see it for a while, because they want players to get well versed in the game. They want them to play what they have here, and then maybe add other modes, because once you start adding other modes, you're splitting your player base. You know what I mean? Whereas right now they've got all their players in one pool, so it's more active, is what I'm saying. But when you add other modes, then your player base is branching out, and it might take longer to find matches, etc., etc. So
If I wasn't following you, I wouldn't never known you were screaming.
oh wow. GT. Well, I'm glad that you are. I'm glad that you are. Maybe that's something I should get better on, as far as putting out notifications. I don't think anybody would really care, except maybe, maybe 3 or 4 of you. But that's awesome. That's awesome that you stopped in for a bit this morning, dude. Late this morning. Good to see you, GT.
You got your PSN offline.
Oh, that way. Yeah. It's set offline or invisible initially, right out the gate. That's where it's set.
What it do mean?
And I always forget about that. I always forget to go and put that on, or when I log in. But that reminded me. I'll have to be more mindful of that. Yes. Like I said, not that anybody really cares either way.
Feel free to browse, but watch it.
So this is your hub. This is where
I hope you did.
it's decent, GT. I was really surprised to see that I got a key for this, that they sent me a beta code for this, because I had heard that not everybody, in spite of applying, not everybody gets a code. But I did hear that more of them are going out today. This went live yesterday,
What do you need?
and I applied yesterday morning, didn't get anything all day or night, and then this morning, got a notification. I'm going to say this
I'd love.
in simplest terms. I can see where it's going to hit with a lot of players. It's got a great gameplay loop. The grind is there. XP and leveling up, and they've got all of that 100% down pat. Graphically and sound, fantastic. It is on Unreal Engine 5, I think. So the gameplay, sound, and graphics, fantastic. Nailed it. I can see, however, where this game wouldn't appeal to everybody. I'm not sure how much I like it yet. I like it as far as what they've done, and I appreciate it for what it is.
Interesting.
Extraction shooter, for what it is. And that genre always intrigues me, but I rarely find one that pulls me in or that I really like. Aside from The Division. Now, they had an extraction type mode-esque, but it wasn't full on. But I did like Division gameplay, because you could play it where you don't have to worry about always getting decimated by real players. Here, it seems like there's a chance for that to happen. Now, I got popped. This is my first time playing. I got popped by AI. I got popped by a drone, by the way. But you do have a pocket where you can put 3 items in. Even if you die, you can still get out with those items. So there is incentive, even if you don't get to a main extraction point. This game with friends and teaming up with people you know and you like playing with, awesome. That alone is going to make it popular. I'll say this. I like it for what it is. I don't know if I'm going to love it. That remains to be seen, but it's super appealing. Just some players don't like extraction-based shooters, or don't like third person. You know what I mean? So for those players, if you're not a third person player, or you don't like extraction, then obviously this game may not appeal to you. If that's how you assess things right away, like, if it's third person, I'm out. I don't play games like Last of Us and third person sucks. Or, it's extraction, PvP. If it's extraction, PvP, I'm not playing it. I'm not going to play against other sweats. I will say that was my first game. I did not see a real player once. And I was taken out by a drone. I think I had 2 drones on me. And I got one, but the other one came up from behind and had me pinned. And I couldn't figure out how to quickly reload. And so, still learning, but from a gameplay standpoint, it's solid. It is solid. And I can see this game being extremely popular, especially with streamers. No doubt. Right now, it's all the rave currently. I know for a fact. So let's go topside again, and we'll see what happens. Oh, I still have that stuff in my safe pocket. Hold on. How do I get rid of that now? That stuff that I saved in my pocket. Where do I? Can I sell it to one of these people?
So it's an out game too.
It's an out game too? It's an out game.
Cheers to Eric.
Forgive me, GT. I don't understand your question. It's an out game. What do you mean?
Yes?
Celeste, how you doing? Why don't you stand up and go get that clipboard that's over on the other table real quick for me? I got a bad ankle.
Open world. My bad.
It is open world. It is there are 3 maps, and you have to progress. You have to play to unlock the 2 other maps. But this first map that they put you in, yeah, it's big, man. It is. And again, I didn't see one real player the whole time. And I think that when you go in solo, it tries to match you with other solo players, so you're not getting outnumbered by players who are teamed up with their friends. It has 2 queues, solo and then or Phil. And with friends, I could see this game being a blast. My question with that is, if you're playing with friends and you find a container that's got loot in it, do you all share the same loot? Or does one player get to grab the loot and then the other player's SOL if he grabbed it first? I'm hoping it's like, oh, I found a container, come over here, and then if he's looting, you get the same loot if you want it. Or, there's still a lot of questions I have about the game, but again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but the gameplay and sound design and graphic are all really good. Really impressed. Again, Celeste, it doesn't. Don't you want to maybe stretch a little? It's cramped in here. I tried. She's in a mood, man. I don't know, but she definitely. Yeah. All right.
What is it?
That stuff that I.
Oh, it's you. Here for guns?
Not right now. Here's something I'm not computing currently. Okay, so because I died, I did lose the gun. Stash, by the way. This is all stuff that I've extracted or what? Or is this stuff that I buy? Okay, stash. So I have a pistol that I can... Okay, alright. So stash. Alright, good. So we got a gun. And then we got a secondary. Okay. Alright, so this is... Alright, I'm starting to get this. Bear with me here. I'm a derp. But this is how this works. You set up your... Can I move this? Send a stash. Yes. So I can free up my pockets here. Sell partial. Recycle. Interesting. Okay, so I can... Alright. Handheld repair kit recharges shield on use. I think that's going to be something we're going to want to keep here in the so I can recharge my shield. Ah, it's not letting me move it to the quick tab thing, huh? Move to backpack. Okay. But I can't put it in the quick use. Interesting. Alright. And we can sell stuff for currency. Yes. I have 2 of them. I don't need all that. So there's 3 different types of currency. Learning what currency goes for what that's another thing. Send the stash, sell, recycle, motion core. I guess just send it to stash for now because I don't. Okay, so they give you a large stash that you can store stuff in your hub. Learning how to. I know there's crafting in this game. I do know that. How it works and where to craft, I don't know. Don't know. All right, let's go back in you don't have ammo right now. Oh, that's it's good to know. It's nice that they notify you that you should probably have ammo for your gun. That would help.
Data game file.
How big is it? Very good question, GT. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't very big. I think it was. I want to say it was under 100 gigs, and it installed very fast. I think it was like 70 gigs or something like that. 60, somewhere in there. I could be wrong. I didn't really pay attention during the install. Light bullets used mainly for SMGs and handguns. Okay, so what's the gun that I have? Assault rifle.
Okay.
So it's medium ammo. It tells you your tab. Okay, so medium ammo. We got to get more medium ammo. Okay, and then light ammo for the gun. I'm not going to worry too much about that because it's a secondary weapon. I'll tell you this, GT. If you are at all interested, this game has prerequisites, meaning I have to play a certain amount of time, which I think is 30 minutes. I have to be in the maps for 30 minutes, and then there's one other thing, and I have to look it up. Once I complete those objectives, I then get I get 2 keys that I can send to a friend. If you'd be interested, and once I complete the objective, which I'm sure I will at some point here, I'll send you a key. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll send you a key so that you could try this if you'd like. You don't have the right ammo for your equipped. Am I on the timer? Yeah, if I right now I don't know if I am. I think you have to be in the map.
Try it out.
I think you got to be in the map for a total of 30 minutes, and then there's one other thing you have to do. And then once you complete those, then they...
On this beta?
Is there a timer? It runs until the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you, GT. So yes.
Okay.
Why is it telling me that I don't have the right ammo? I mean, is this not? It's medium ammo type. There's medium ammo.
Nice.
Unless it's talking about the gun here, which I believe is light ammo. Yeah. So far, things are pretty easy to understand, but I still have questions about certain things. It sucks that this takes up inventory. I'm not going to waste an inventory spot for light ammo on my... Where's the shield? I thought I had a shield. Light shield. I should be able to put that right there. Okay. Alright. Just let me get in here. Just let me go in and try this. The right equipped for your firearm. Whatever. What do you mean? I've just put it in my inventory, medium. I don't want to waste the spot on pistol ammo right now. So again, it's a bit of a futuristic, apocalyptic setting where like drones and mechs kind of have taken over, and you play as a raider, where you live underground, but the objective is to go topside, to go above ground, to land, and then try to gather resources, and stuff, and that is the gameplay loop essentially. And there are 3 large maps in the game. And this is one of them. This is the one you start off with, I think. Stitcher. Oh, that's what the okay, alright, okay. Pick up metal parts. Again, there is a crafting system. I have no idea where and how it works. No clue. Again, the look, graphically, and the sound, awesome. Awesome. I mean, it's Division, but even better, in my opinion.
Face, I think I blast report this last year. Looking at the gameplay is pretty lit.
Dude, it is to me already immersive and nerve-wracking at the same time, because you don't know what to expect, right? You know, and I do know that. Again, this breaching stuff, I don't want that. That's some kind of grenade. I don't want to take up inventory on that. Sound plays a big role in this game. I can tell you that already, because the noise that you make can alert players nearby. Probably. Should I see if my ankles can sustain? Should I? You know, I know Buster Rhymes said, break your effing neck. I'll break my effing ankle if I probably jump down there. I'll be like Nancy Kerrigan or whatever. Why? Oh, there's another level. Yeah, the lighting, the sound, some of the best I've seen in this genre of game, by far. And the fact that it seems to be this polished already in beta stage, And the gunplay is good too. Yep. I can't really speak on how well the weapons are, since I've only played this a little bit, and I've only played this gun. But you know, as far as the strength, man, this is nuts. And this game does have proximity chat, so I don't know how much my yammering is heard. I think I've got it in the settings where you have to key in on a button to do proximity. I don't know what said button is. And I don't know if I'm going the right way. But can we pull up? How do we? What if I hold the touchpad? Okay.
2025 is finally bringing out the next
Dude,
gen games for
GT.
console SMH.
Yup. About effing time, huh? So that's how you pull up the map. You hold down the touchpad.
It looks amazing.
And then you can, and then zoom out and get your different, what is this? We have no intel on what's out here. Proceed with caution. Can we tag stuff and go to it? How do I do that? Place waypoint. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Proceed with caution. Let's go there and see. Please tell me that's not where I came from. If that's where I came from initially, punch my face, GT. All right. If you want to clench your hand into a fist ball of fury, and then just punch me right in the nose. Yeah, this could be. It is. I think this is exactly where I came from, isn't it? God, I'm an idiot.
Grinning, squinting face.
God, punch my face. How embarrassing. Sunroof hatch. Ben Wilder's sunroof. Okay. Raider hatch key? Oh yeah, let's go check that out. Nobody bother me, I'm just... Hello. Is anybody out here? Please don't hurt me. Hurt me. I'm friendly. But not the Chris Hansen type of friendly. Dude, that's right. We're off to see the wizard as we trot down this random road, and then my head will explode. Probably a sniper sitting off there, just waiting. Yeah, this is wild, GT. This is wild. Again, I still have certain questions, but...
Will Olbiso bring back Division? It's gonna look twice better as this or like this.
What is that? Right. You're absolutely right. I picked up a canister, by the way. Used to wide range, be recycled in.
Lol. AI enemies?
Yeah, the drones, and they are
Typo Ubisoft.
they are ruthless. These drones in here. Okay, Ubisoft. Yeah, no, I read you. I got you on that one. Yeah, just imagine what they're gonna do. I don't know if I want this dumb thing. Salvage plastic parts. Yes. So you can salvage. Okay, alright then. You know what? I just realized something. I forgot to get bandages before I went topside. I had bandages in my inventory. And I forgot.
Kicking my ass, hating my slang words.
Hey, now you know how I feel when I'm trying to rap with you in your stream. Now you get it. Good. No offense, but it's about time somebody else feels my pain. Damn it. Always happens to me. All right. What do we got here?
You get
Legendary.
too.
No. No, I don't think your player gets drones. Look at this. A legendary recipe. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes, give me that. Look at me getting all excited and I don't even know what it's for and how to use it. I'm such an idiot. All right, let's buy capacity compare.
Sure, right, lol, I forgot.
Suck. Extends the ammo capacity. Use shotgun ammo. Sure not going to worry about that right now. I'm getting XP just for salvaging though. I love that. Sure do like that. That makes, you know, it's cool to be neat sometimes and do neat things in games. Let's see what's by door number 2. You're back out into the world, you derp. Good job. Anybody put anything over here? Anybody maybe store a little something in this box? Okay. Yes. One thing I wish the game had, but I can see why they don't do it, and I probably should be more grateful that they don't, is prone. You cannot go prone. You cannot lay down on your stomach in this game. You can only crouch. Man, there's stuff going on around. Stop. Stop. I don't want to ping this again. Can I not ping? Can we ping something else? Central Swamp. Let's head to the swamp and check that out. Yeah. I do not have bandages, so I'm not going to be able to heal back up if I get popped. I forgot to put bandages in my inventory before I came topside. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. People that are popping in and out of here, I appreciate it. If you feel like making your presence known, don't be shy, say hi.
Thinking face interesting, no lay down but crouch in 2025.
But again, I'm trying to look at the ladder, GT, and I understand why they did it in this game. Because it would be too easy for, like right now, if I were to lay on my stomach, right, and then just, it could make it more difficult for players to, you know, engage. So I've got a love-hate relationship with that idea of not having prone in here. So I get it, and I can see why, but it's also, look at that, dude. I mean, are we in shadows right now? This is amazing with the lighting. This might be an extraction point, but I don't have any major loot to extract, really. Yeah, I think these are extraction bunkers, but I don't know how to activate them. You have to open them up somehow. Oh. Call elevator. See? And then it lets people know, hey, somebody's trying to extract.
Everything looks good, so I'm setting the elevator. Stand by.
Yeah, good. Let everybody know in the area what I'm trying to do. I appreciate that, by the way. I'm giving back to the wilderness, and I have no toilet paper. Go ahead, let everybody know. Bring your Charmin. I need it. Ultra soft, by the way, these leaves. I don't want to get poison ivy on my ass. Okay? I am standing by. Let me in, let me in. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get out of here. There's stuff happening. Let everybody know. What are you doing? Close, close. What What are you doing? The drone! The drone is gonna kill me! No! Why is this not closing? Damn. Stop. Close. Why didn't this close? Oh, it's because I got shot when I was trying to close it. Yeah, cool. Very cool. But not at all. Stop. I made it back, though. I made it back. Wow. Again, here's another cool thing, GT. Look at this. It actually shows you on the map what you did. Here's where I started.
It kinda remind me of Terminator Salvation.
I could see that. Absolutely. And then it tracks your foot, your trail, your foot progress. Where I found loot. Look at that. I mean, isn't that wild? That's crazy. Journey findings. Okay. But I got some kind of a legendary item, and I got a skill point.
Get to the chopper.
For real, I wish there was a chopper to get me out of there. Them damn drones are not nice. I told you those drones are ruthless. How much did you enjoy this last round? Oh, I'm enjoying it. I don't want to. Yep. But it's not letting me pick that. Why is it not letting me, okay, so that's a little bit of a bug here. I'm saying, weird, it's not letting me select it. Next question. How much you enjoy PvP encounters last round? Oh, I loved it because there wasn't any PvP, so. It wasn't letting me pick my happy face. That's dumb. That's a bug. Your workshop lets you craft items and gear. Here we go. Use stations to craft items and gear. You'll have to build specialized stations for more advanced crafting, however. Scrappy, your loyal cock rooster, will gather basic supplies while you're topside. Interesting choice of companion. A rooster, by the way. I mean, you could have gave me like, something that was just more likable. Like, hell, even a ferret. The Beastmaster, that's an old 80s movie. He had a pet ferret, didn't he? That was helpful with looting and stuff. But a rooster? Okay, that's one thing I don't like already. Why couldn't it be a dog? Give me a German Shepherd, right? I Am Legend, Give me a German Shepherd. That would have been sweet. And you can teach them to fetch. He goes topside, gets stuff for you. But a damn rooster, that's a fail. That's 1 minus point in the bank right there. A rooster, by the way. How dumb. That's dumb. Could have gave me like a German Shepherd or even a robotic droid dog even. Or like a R2-D2 droid type of thing. Even a ferret. I would have been happy with a little ferret. From like Beastmaster, like I told you. But a rooster? Dumb. That's like the dumbest. Scrappy the rooster. Well, I'm gonna name you Derpy because I don't like you. So he collects loot for you, I guess. This rooster has been a resident of the workshop since the day you moved in. Great. Let him go somewhere else. Somebody get me a dog. I don't want this. I'm not a farmer, okay? I don't. Probably bring back. Great. Good. I'm glad he makes himself useful, but gee whiz. Why? That's kind of a...
This looks powerful.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Better not go waking me up early in the morning. Sometimes I like to sleep in. Give me this cock-a-doodle-doo perch on high crap. Yeah, but I had that. Where'd that legendary item go that I had? You see greatness. What, in the rooster? You do? I mean, they do flex. I mean, they puff out their chest too, I guess, right? No, but I had a legendary item that I found. And it's not in my stash, please. Don't tell me I lost it because he blasted me.
Yeah.
I wasn't dead yet, though. I shouldn't have lost it. I wasn't dead. I shouldn't have lost it. I still had a pulse. I was fighting. And then it closed and I made it back. So that should count as an extraction. I think the game robbed me on that one, to be honest with you. To tell you the truth. Train. You train? So... Train. Level up your workshop station for more crafting options and queue slots, boosting productivity versus the...
Did you
Wow.
do the thinking face?
I don't think so. I think the game... I'm just going to say it. I think the game Jewed me. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to say it. I think it did. I think it recognized that I got shot and I was down, so I lost that item. But technically, I shouldn't have lost it because I still had a pulse. I was on my knees, much like for certain. Anyhow, and I was still breathing. I should have, and the doors closed, and I went down below, just like I like doing. And robbed. I called shenanigans. Shenanigans, by the way. Oh wow, dude, this game gets deep, dude. So there's a workbench. There's Scrappy, that little. You can install stuff. What's this workbench do? Oh my. So here we go. Extracting parts, then you use said parts to make stuff. Can be equipped to gain more loadout space and carry capacity. Allows you to equip better shields as well. This is huge. Now here's my question. Once I craft this, if I get popped and I have it, I lose it. And you got to keep crafting, right? It's not something that you craft and you can keep. Watch, I bet. So you need 12 rubber parts and 8 plastic parts. Okay. Let's craft that. Okay. Cool, give me more XP. I'm learning, I'm doing stuff. Gimme. What about this guy? What happens with him? Oh, okay. And then install. Can I install anything? What do you got? Equipment bench lets you craft shields. Craft your grenades and mines here. Wow. Med stations. This game's deep, GT. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's gonna hold me personally, but I mean the appeal and the loop is here. Wholeheartedly. What was I gonna do? Oh, skill tree. I got a point that I can use.
ISS.
ISS. Lost me on that one. I concur, or I think is what you mean. This stuff, maybe it's my eyes, playing tricks on me, but I can't
I see.
see. Okay, there it is. I see, yes, okay. Your movement speed while crouching is increased. Yes, we're doing that one. Because I crouch a lot. Because I'm assuming when you crouch, it's more stealth, right? So you're quieter. That's why. That's why we're gonna do that. Wow, look at all the branching skill trees here at GT. Conditioning, stuff related to stamina and health, and then your mobility, movement, and then your survival. And then, so 3 branching skill trees that you can put your, that you can upgrade with. And this is nuts.
What can I do?
Thinking face interesting.
Okay, this guy runs the clinic. 6,000 coins. It's gonna take most of my coins to get that.
Got this weird ring.
Most definitely a RPG.
Yes, this is where the RPG elements come in, for sure.
Another new arrival.
Here's-
You want me to treat you? You better prove that those precious limbs of yours are worth bandaging.
Get 15 pieces of fabric. Right, I guess.
Show me you can grab some fabric next time you're topside, and I'll think about whether you're worthy of my talents.
Oh yeah? Well, why don't you give me your Top Gun Maverick shades, and then we'll make a deal.
Right.
While you sit down here safe, and I gotta go topside and worry about my head getting blown off, and you sit here with your android-looking body, with your Maverick shades, making demands of me. I want discounts, and I want your glasses, so. Where's my inventory again? Where is it? Oh yeah, inventory. Stash. Oh wait, that was ammo. I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. Can be equipped to gain more loadout space. Carry capacity allows you to equip better shields as well. Yes. Please. There we go. I increased my loadout here. My storage or whatever. I thought I had 3 safe pockets before. Now I only have 2? What kind of junk is that? Yeah, get this out of here. I want medium ammo, please. There we go. Bandages. Yep, definitely need bandages. There we go. Didn't have those last time. Canisters. What about getting better scopes on these weapons? What about that? What about doing that these days? Magnet. Topside material. Yeah, but what are they used for? I can recycle them, or I can... Topside material. It doesn't say if it's used for crafting, though. Or is it? There's a wrench. Topside material. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna need it, so for now we'll sell it. That's cool, you can sell stuff if you don't really... I like that. I will say I appreciate the gameplay loop here. I think they do a really good job. So I got 3 bandages. Okay, one more thing I want to check here. The gun shop. I'll take you down to the
Did
gun
Charlie say
shop.
no? Then what is it?
We'll show you how the bodies drop. Whoa. Ha.
All the best raiders buy their shit from me. I only carry quality stuff.
Okay, that's good to know. Heavy break action rifle. So she sells ammo and
Don't
she's
even think of trying anything. This door is bulletproof and I'm armed.
yeah. Well, yeah. I'm glad you're protected because I'm not saying I want to smash anyway. So I didn't see anything for grenades and gadgets, maybe?
Raider, here to chat or to buy?
Binoculars.
Been to see Shawnee lately? She really needs to unwind one of these days.
Again, I'm assuming, like, if I buy these, right? If I get popped and they're on my body, then I lose them. I gotta buy them again.
I heard a story from an old...
Okay, I'm not seeing any option for putting on a scope on your weapon. So I'm gonna assume then that how that works is you have to... Okay, see? Here are the mods, right? You got the muzzle mod, barrel mod, yeah, I don't know how that works yet. I think that's going to have something to do with your hideout, upgrading your workshop here. There's got to be a bench where you can build. Okay, so a gun where you can build attachments, maybe, is my guess. Level up. Shields and augments. So maybe the equipment bench maybe is where you get your add extra oomph to your weapons by upgrading them here. Okay, so what do I need? I need rubber parts. Alright, let's go. Let me not worry about that anymore for now. Let's go back topside. Can we get a different map yet? No. Interesting. This is new. Free loadout. You will be given a random set of basic gear. A free loadout has fewer inventory slots and no safe pocket. No. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. Why does it keep telling me that? I don't care if I don't have ammo for my pistol. Let me make sure. Medium ammo. I got ammo for this. Whatever. I want to see how much, if I feel a difference now, considering I put 1 notch into my crouching speed. I want to see how that works. Can we skip the cutscene? It doesn't appear so. Whoa. Reputation. We have intel one. Proceed with caution. Whoa. Sure don't know, is it? So these hatches, I think, are the extraction points. Decent loot. We're gonna encounter some enemies here probably, but let's go let's get brazen a little, whatever. Can I scale this? Okay. Yeah, let me out of here. Sweet. Yeah, the I can't stress it enough. The sound and the graphics here, just amazing. I don't think you can make that jump, sir. Sir? Nope. Oh, break your freaking ankle, I know you. Good job today, sir. There we go, a little bit of parkour. Ooh, alright, we'll go out this way. Ooh, he's really breaking his ankles these days.
Almost though.
Hey, I had to try it, right? Yes! Whee! Sick! Alright, I feel like I'm 5 again. That should be a trailer. Relive your youth in Arc Raiders. Total Recall. Get your ass to Mars. Doo-doo butter water. That's doo-doo butter water. Gotta watch out for the doo-doo butter.
Nice touch.
There's doo-doo butter water all around here. Oh, it's Red Lakes, by the way. Yeah, you gotta be careful when it's that time of the month. You know, those are some dangerous waters. Stamina, by the way. Gotta keep an eye on that around here.
Bloody face, squinting face with tongue.
Hey, you wanna know how I got these scars? She told me she didn't love, and I had to prove her wrong. Shut this door behind you. Cool. Okay. Can I... No, stop it. I want to put that in here, please. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sterilized bandage. Here's something. If I get this bandage, will it go take another slot, or will it go to my other shit? Okay, so you get 3 maximum in 1 slot. Okay. Salvage fabric, because he needs fabric, right? Yeah, neat. Now, in order to complete the mission, I probably have to not die, right? Snap blast grenade that sticks to surfaces, dealing equal to, yes. Key unlocks a door to the ground control tower in spaceport. I guess we'll just keep that for now and put that in there. And did we check all these lockers? What's this one? Stable stock. Yes, give me rubber parts, please. So you can salvage right there. That's sick. This game's pretty sick. I'm gonna I like the different options that they have. This is okay. Smells pretty rusty out here. Smells like iron oxide around here. There's a zip line around here. What's this? Yeah, but wait a second though. But I didn't go up in that tower, did I? I wanted to see what's up there. Excuse me. I don't think I was up here. Is there a ladder around here, please? Yes, thank you. Can I check this out? Yes, let's see what's up in this building. Reputation, decent loot, it says. It uses the word decent. I like that word. You don't see that much. That's a player, by the way. GT, we might have resistance.
Ooh, snap.
Dude. Yeah. Decent loot means highly likely to encounter other players. That's what that means. Holy crap, this is...
Shots fired.
For real. Shots fired indeed. Where? Holy crap, there's a firefight going on below me. Whoa, I'm not gonna go down there. There's at least 2 players down there. Oh. Okay, so there's shoulder swap, by the way. That's cool. Very cool. I'm trying to figure out which button... Okay, that's the flashlight. That brings out your secondary or melee. There's supposed to be a button for proximity. And I think I just tried them all. So I think it's one of the directional buttons. Oh, it is. Hold on, wait. Shh, quiet. Everybody be quiet. Oh, shh. Let's try this. I'm a friendly. I'm not looking to engage. I just want to get something decent and get out of here. Okay? So if you can be cool, just answer me. I'm not going to shoot you. I promise. Just be cool, man. I just came here to try and get some decent loot. I'm new to the game. You know what I mean? There's somebody running nearby. I hear somebody running. So that's you hold down on the directional pad and that activates proximity.
Show no mercy.
Right.
Squinting face.
Yeah. They probably will. They're gonna sweep. They're gonna sweep the leg, and I'm screwed. Look at this map, though, GT. If he was close enough, I guarantee you he heard me. Guaranteed. Because it even said there's the little mic icon next to my name. It was working. When I saw it worked, that's when I... Someone's extracting.
Can your enemies hear?
Yes. If there's a button you push for proximity, and if they're nearby, they will hear you. But I've got it in the settings where you have to hold down the directional pad. You've got to hold that button down, and then it'll... Like, I want to go down there, but why did they not have a ladder or something? How do I get down here without breaking my... This is dumb. Ugh. Bandage, please? Thank you. Can I use this? Thanks. Okay, so it gradually heals you back. Sick, dude. This game is pretty sick, GTO. Sounds like someone's got Campbell's soup in their diaper. Oh. Hopefully everybody left the area. Flashlight, please, thanks. This is sick. Whoa.
Nice.
Hot steam from the pipe gummy. Somebody's definitely been down here. Look at this door's already been opened up, which means there's probably no more loot in here for me. There's probably... I'm just... She told me to pick up her homework. So... Sweet, there's loot. What's this? Shotgun ammo, heavy ammo. Don't need it, don't want it. Can I... What's this? Pistol, uncommon. Yes. How do I... Can I replace my other pistol, please? Where'd it go? This is getting annoying. I can't... Sweet! Give me that pistol! It's better than the one I had. What's this one? Light ammo, probably for the pistol. Shotgun ammo. Wow. Lots of ammo around here. Ooh, search this bag. GT says, check the bag. Ah, that's I got some bandages. What's this one? Shield charger, by the way. I don't know if I... Ooh, what's this blue thing? Refined material. Antiseptic. Salvage chemicals. Yes, give me that. What else do we got here? Another bandit. What's this? Adrenaline shot. Oh, yeah. Stamina and temporarily increases stamina. Dang. Give me the chemicals. Salvaging. That's what I'm doing. I don't care. This guy needs fabric, right? So we're going to salvage that. What happens if I salvage this? Battery. Cool. What's this one? Oh, yeah. Dude, they didn't come in here. Oh, man. Stop making noise. Cut it out with the crowbar shit. Wires. Give me that. What's this one? Sensors. Ooh, I'm getting some. Or parts. Give me that. Give me that. Sick, dude. What's in this one? Breach and search. Breach, search. Please don't make a lot of noise. Metal parts. I mean, I guess. I keep hitting the wrong button every time. Stop doing that. Stop embarrassing me. Ooh, yeah. The bag. Somebody must have been in there. See, they took some stuff, but they didn't damage wash driver. What does that do, I wonder? Huh? Somebody was down here. They just didn't get everything. That's why. Probably. Yep, nothing in there. We're gonna make some more noise. Breach and search. Leave me alone. I was here first. I was down here. What the hell is that? What is that? Advanced electrical components used to craft a Raider hatch key. Give me that. Actually, we'll replace ground control key.
Left you some when they heard why.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Did I open this one already? I think I did, didn't I? Everybody gets to hear me. Dude, there's some decent stuff around these parts. Ooh, I'm getting some. Man, I hope I can extract. I got some decent stuff. Whoa! Pick up defibrillator, by the way. A Vita shot. Give me that. What's that defibrillator do, I wonder? Whoa, ho, ho. I guess try and get out of here now, right? Shut this light off. Okay. I'm not messing around. I gotta see if I can extract. I gotta find, yeah, where? Red Lake's berm. Extraction. Spillway hatch. I'm assuming Raider hatch key required, which I don't have a key for. Wow. Where's the extractions? Raider hatch. No. Cargo elevator, is that? How do I get Swampside elevator? Right there, that's an elevator, I think. Bottom of this elevator shaft, a rare type of fungi thrives. Okay, apparently extraction points are scarce. So they do that on purpose, probably to encourage firefights, is why. Because right now I think I'm only seeing this is Swampside elevator, I think is Swamp lift, maybe. They don't do a very good job of explaining what points are for extract. It should just say extract zone. You know what I mean? At least for me. I'm gonna hopefully that's an extraction elevator. Probably not, but we're going for it. Drones! And what the hell is this?
The safe window
Move up, move up. It's a lift, it's a lift.
10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
I got 10 minutes to get out of here. But there's drones all around here. Right. These drones are going to shoot me, I know it. I just want to get out of here, please. They're shooting at something. See, this is... Like, my hands are literally sweating right now. Nobody give me a high five or... Because you'll get splashed. Don't do it. Okay with the reload. How am I doing on ammo? What do we got? A Wasp driver, by the way. Give me that. Holy shit. Okay. Pretty sure this is an extraction. I gotta find the... Oh boy, this is gonna get crazy. If I could get out here with some of the stuff I found. Please don't shoot me through this grate. Here, this is coverage for me. Of course, drones are going to spawn now. That seems to be a thing. And why did these doors take so long to open up? I don't have all day for this. Don't tell me I have to be standing right on top of the thing for the doors to open. I will punch my own face. Don't do it. Okay. Star Trek speak. This is like Star Wars, Star Trek speak. Initiating.
Squinting face.
Yeah, good. Let me return then. Quit screwing around with all day progression. Please. Please, do you remember the code or what? Did she give it to you? Yes! Esperanza! I got looted. I lived! Dude, sweet! And I got some rags for the guy, and I got my... Wow, this is... And I got another skill point. Sweet, dude, sweet. What's this cred thing, though? Unopened container search. This other currency, I don't know what the cred does. I don't know what that's for. How much you enjoy... I loved it. But why won't it let me, That's a bug. It's not letting me tell people I loved it. I want to tell the survey, tell people, but every button I hit, it's not highlighting it. That's dumb. I wanted to let them know I loved it. It was good. Stupid. Submit your answer. Okay, there. You highlight it and then you gotta hit square. Derp, derp. I think that's what you gotta do. I thought you hit X and then it does it. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot today. I'm dumb. That was sick. What happened? No, did the game freeze? I give you positive feedback and this is how you treat me? I get the black screen? Really? That's not good. Yeah, I think maybe I shouldn't have answered the survey. Dumb. Alright, well, unfortunately we're at the black screen of death here, and I think if I try to back out or something, I'm not gonna be able to broadcast anymore. So I guess maybe that's a sign. That's a sign from above here. It's the first time I've seen this here, but we're at the black screen of death all of a sudden. So I'm probably gonna have to end the stream with that. Unfortunately. But real quick, this game's pretty sweet. The gameplay is solid, graphics are great, sound design is awesome. A lot to like here, a lot to like, and the gameplay loop and the grind. I still have stuff to figure out and answers I need, but from what I do know, it's great. First impressions out of 10, I got to give this probably like an 8.9. 8.9 out of 10. First impression. That's a first impression review. That's on sound, graphics. Yeah.